Top of the morning, evening, night, or day, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone's well and good. Roll the intro.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain, and the following video is for subscribed devices only.
In today's video, I'm going to give you my 1 month review on the Invicta Pro Diver. The original video, the unboxing and first impressions, came out in 2023, right? And this video is coming out in 2024. So for you guys, it's been way more than a month. But for me, technically, it's only been a month. I've been on this really creative role lately, and I've just been uploading one video for every single week, but I'm making a video every day. So I'm a little bit ahead of my schedule right now, and I'm not gonna lie, it feels fucking amazing. Today's video, I'm actually gonna give you my 1 month review on this bad boy right here, the Invicta Pro Diver. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a month, and I gotta be honest with you guys. I didn't wear this watch as often as I hoped. Reason being, actually there's two reason beings. The first reason is that when I put this watch on my wrist, it feels like all I can see is the watch. As you can see, the watch fits a little bit too big on my wrist. Like literally, the lugs of the watch are here at the end of my wrist. So when I wear this watch, all I see is watch, and I don't like that. I like those more, how can I explain this? Okay, personally, I think my ideal size is 36 to 38 millimeters, and this watch is breaking through the 40s, so it's a little bit too big on my wrist, and I haven't worn it as much as I hoped because of this reason. It doesn't often match my outfits. Secondly, it's because of the bracelet. Now, the bracelet, when it comes to the wearing experience, is actually pretty good. I got no complaints about that. But when it comes to how it looks, here we've got brushed sides and the center is polished. And I think this makes the watch look cheaper than it needs to look. And it's not aesthetically pleasing. So in short, I didn't wear this watch for two reasons. One of them being how big it is, and the second one being how cheap it looks. At least the bracelet. You could always swap out the bracelet for something a little bit more stylish, but this is the one that came with a watch, and I don't know, I'm trying my best not to mod my watches and just love them the way they arrived. I'm not going to change this bracelet, or nor have I changed the bracelet in any of my watches up until this point. However, I did get a modded G-Shock, which I've shown you guys here on the channel, but we had an issue with the mod, so we reverted back to the original bracelet in case anyway, so that's that. Besides these two things, I feel like the Invicta Pro Diver still is a very well-built automatic watch for the price. If you didn't watch my first video on the Invicta, you should, but I'm gonna tell you anyway. You got an automatic Seiko NH35 movement. We got a rotating bezel and a beautiful dial. It's actually raining right now, guys. You get 200 meters of water resistance. You get a screw-in crown, and overall, you get more quality than you paid for, especially if you bought this watch under 100 euros. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of a close-up here, just so you can see that despite this issue here with the bracelet, which is not really an issue, it's more of an opinion, the watch is beautiful, and I'm showing it to you guys. Yeah, the watch is beautiful, guys. Here in the back you can see the movement. You got a personalized rotor over here, and overall, wearing this watch feels like a solid experience, but I just wish it was a little bit smaller and it had a brushed bracelet. And that's pretty much the only two things I would change about this Invicta. But I wish these things were factory. I don't wish they were made by me, if that makes sense. Because I can't really change the size of the watch. I can change the bracelet, but if Invicta did this, it would make their watches more sellable and likable to more people. That's food for thought. One thing that I really like about the Invicta is obviously not the lume. It's how well it keeps the time. Now, when I first bought an Invicta, I wasn't expecting it to be so precise, but it's actually on point with some of my quartz watches, and I haven't really had to adjust it. And it's got a power reserve, which is really nice because it means that when I put the watch down overnight, it won't run out of power, it'll just keep going. And that's a pretty nice touch, especially at this price point. What else can I say about this Invicta? I think that covers it all. I want to thank you guys for tuning in and sticking with me up until the end. Hopefully you learned something new that you found useful if you're considering buying an Invicta. Personally, I really recommend this watch. It's very well built, and for the price, you're not going to get much better than this. I'm going to love you and leave you to have the rest of an amazing day. This is your boy logging out. Peace.